everyone, I'm Monifa Marcella, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about doing things alone, doing things solo. Sometimes we can really be apprehensive about doing things by ourselves, and we're not exactly sure why. Well, I want to share with you a memory and experience that I had. It literally is my first memory, one of my first memories of school. I was in the first grade, I was 6 years old, and we all were required to write an assignment about Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I was notified that the assignment, the essay that I had written, was the one that was selected to be read to the entire school, the entire elementary school, first through sixth grade, in the South Bronx, the Boogie Down Bronx. Boogie Down production. Okay, I digress. Anyway, so I remember my mother saying, tomorrow you have to read in celebration in honor of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Are you ready? You've got to do that at school. And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll be fine, no big deal. Well, when the morning came, I remember the teacher saying, okay, so Monifa, you have to go to the principal's office now and read your essay and present your speech on Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And I thought, okay, I got this, and the class is looking at me, and the class, she told them to kind of cheer me on. So I was like, okay, wow, I guess this is a little bit more important than I really had thought. And I remember walking down the hallway, and public school hallways in the Bronx are long, and I was walking. It seemed like for miles. All the classroom doors were closed. I had to walk up the steps. It was literally the quietest that school had ever been, in my opinion, as a 6-year-old. So I get to the principal's office, and he says, hi, Monifa. Okay, here we go. And he says, good morning, to the entire school. And now we have Monifa Marcella, who's going to be reading to us about Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I was maybe just a little bit anxious, but I got in front of the microphone and I read my speech. And after I finished, I felt accomplished. I was like, yeah, I did this. Anyway, I walked down the steps, down the hall, came back to the classroom, and guess what? The teacher goes, we didn't hear anything. The principal never turned the microphone on. No. Yeah. She was like, march right back up to the principal's office and read it again. Tell them to make sure they have the microphone on. And that's what I had to do. That long walk again, down the hallway, up the stairs, to the principal's office again. He was like, what? I said, yeah, they didn't hear anything. I tell you that story because I noticed that sometimes there are things that I want to do, that I have to do solo, but I can be apprehensive about being in that spotlight. Why? Here's the question, why? Because when you're in the spotlight, it means, one, you may be doing something that you love and something that can be helping other people, something that can be inspiring other people. But when you're in that spotlight, it also means that things can go wrong. People may criticize you. People may become envious. And if you're a peaceful, calm, positive vibe type of sister like me, you really don't want that type of conflict in your life. You really don't want to hear that type of criticism, but they go hand in hand. So I encourage you today that if there's an opportunity for you to do something solo, at least think about it before you reject it. Yes, it may come with some criticism, some nasty negative comments from the so-called haters. But the haters sometimes can also help you reach your very best, can help you develop that thick skin that you may need to keep going, keep going, keep going. All right? So I look forward to sharing more of my solo moments with you, and I love to see your solo moments and embrace that solo energy that actually can become positively infectious for many more people. All right? I'm rooting for you. Take care. Love you. Monifa Marcella here.